Hi guys, we are now having a YouTube crossover between my sister's channel and my channel. And I know you guys typically watch reaction videos between us, but we're going to do something we always usually do. We've seen this movie minimum 10 times each.
Like a bazillion. I lost count.
This is probably John Carpenter's second best. Sorry, The Thing is always going to be number one to me. But basically what we're going to do is we're going to have a new thing that we're going to do other than reaction videos between hiatuses is we're going to watch horror movies and just critique them or make fun of them because, let's be honest, they get pretty bizarre at times. And now, without further ado, we're going to watch 1978's Halloween by John Carpenter.
Wow. Wow. Whoa. Ooh. There you go.
Just making the volumes up. I used to get scared by Halloween. Growing up, I was always terrified of horror movies. I actually got scared by a YouTube video. It was just Lego version of this Halloween.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was a wimpy kid. I couldn't handle the simplest of scary things.
No, neither could I. The fourth one, whatever one where it's with Jamie and then he sits up and the lightning scared the crap out of me.
Yeah, it's the fourth one.
Oh my goodness, like I had nightmares forever.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Need to take a Snapchat.
Okay.
As you can see, I'm as typical as it gets. Linda.
This was a very cheap made movie. That's kind of why it worked so well. I believe Carpenter only had like $1,000 to make this movie, and it went mostly to just renting out streets and The Mask, which is just a it's a Star Trek guy, Captain Kirk mask turned inside out and painted white.
Yeah.
And John Carpenter also made the music for this movie too.
I was gonna do something. Full screen.
Yeah. More of the gore.
There's not that much gore.
There isn't. There's barely any blood, actually.
I would like to apologize now for the Christmas tree. Move your head in the background, and flowers. You can move your head back.
Okay.
Christmas all day, every day, man. So I'm awkward.
Oh, Jay. They all know we're. If they know that you're my sister, they know you're weird too. This is probably gonna be the only video where you don't watch me cry.
$1963.
And to all you Whovians who also are probably watching this, we all know what 1963 had. As much as I like this intro, I think Rob Zombie did probably the best job of doing it, because it added that more suspense, because you thought this is like a typical just serial killer, and then it reveals at the end it's Michael holding the knife, so it's a little kid. But it just added more suspense that a little kid just snapped and robbed zombies and just decided to go kill his sister.
Don't kiss. Rule number 1.
Oh, I wonder where Michael is. Oh, don't worry. I'm sure he's fine wherever he is.
He's fine. This is the 60s. We go around and smooch, and he looks like a typical dirtbag. Don't touch her butt.
I think it'd be fine if we swear. Since this movie is R-rated, we're going to just...
No, I'm not gonna.
You're not going to swear?
No.
Okay. Just in case. Okay, if you're a kid and you're watching this, why are you watching this? This is a horror movie.
I love how, like, raw this is. Like, the footage. Like, it's like if somebody took, like, their phone and they're just like...
Yeah. It's eye level to what Michael would be.
To reply to your text you sent literally an hour ago. I'm outside your door.
Yeah.
Okay, you're here now.
I am here.
On the biggest knife we possibly can.
Okay, if you compare... So, Ghostface's knife is about this big. Michael Myers' knife is like this big. Who makes kitchen knives this big? What do you need
Me.
to cut?
Me.
Yeah, but what do you need to cut? Do you have a giant pumpkin? Potato? What potato is this big?
Maybe it's a mutant. I don't know.
I don't know.
Don't assume
Attack of
it.
the Killer Tomatoes. We both like horror movies. She likes some newer ones like One Missed Call and Orphan. I'm more classical like Dawn of the Dead and The Blob.
Yeah, sure. He did that. He
Alright.
did the typical. Will you call me? Yeah.
Okay, so they just got done having sex, right? Michael's only been walking around for like 6 minutes or like 3 minutes. Who has sex in 3 minutes and then just like okay, bye, and fully clothed? Like I always wonder, I'm like Canadians.
Sorry if you're Canadian.
Yeah, we're sorry if you're Canadian.
I don't have anything. I'd rather be Canadian.
What I love that's coming up here in a second. Yep, right here. The change of the camera with the mask when he puts it on. You can tell it changes. Right there. You can tell it's a filter.
Shield your eyes, child. You're not allowed to watch any of these things.
I don't think... I don't.
Shows.
Oh, it does show?
Yeah.
As you guys probably know from some of my other videos, I'm uncomfortable with nudity. Like, if you've seen my Ash versus Evil Dead videos, you know there's some of it. And I occasionally don't look at the screen.
Okay, you can...
I don't know. I'll just wait until he leaves the room. Just be thankful, Jenny. You call me a bad brother. I don't stab you.
Win-win situation.
Okay, it's over.
Rule number 2. Don't have sex. We need, like, cue cards.
Yeah, we do. Just like, we're going to throw in some Zombieland things like cardio, double tap.
Everyone's an orphan in Zombie. Michael, why are you covered in blood?
Michael?
Why is there no blood on him?
He looks just like our little brother. That's what's so creepy. Young Michael Myers looks just like our younger brother. So, I don't really want to...
I've never noticed that
You never did?
before.
What I also like about Rob Zombie's version of this, the mother is at work. She's a stripper in the version, which kind of makes sense because that house is a little too nice, so they made it more gritty and realistic. But he kills the father first, and then he kills the boyfriend, and then he kills his sister. And it just felt a little cooler and saved his younger
Are these
sister.
towns real?
I don't think so. I know Friday the 13th takes place in New Jersey. And,
To quote Hamilton, everything is legal in New Jersey. Okay, what was that town?
Haddonfield,
Haddonfield,
Illinois.
Illinois. No.
Dr. Loomis has always been one of my favorite characters. He's actually Donald Pleasance is actually the first name. They don't mention the actor who plays the Shape.
Nope. It's not real.
It's not real.
The driveway's a few hundred yards in from the right.
It was filmed in South Pasadena, California.
You haven't
Look how young he is.
I know. And then when you watch the other movies, he just ages and more.
Are there any special instructions? Just trying to understand what we're dealing with here. Don't underestimate it.
Don't you think we could refer to it as here?
If you say so.
If you say so.
And Catherine's overwhelming, Doctor.
It's weird how that was smoking was a social norm back then.
Mm-hmm. And
Now it is frowned upon, which is good. Don't smoke.
I don't really hate smokers as much. I just hate when you smoke around me or if we're in a public building like a restaurant. And the Rabbit in Red, I love that. That's the name of the cigarette company. That's the name of the strip club in the Rob Zombie movie. And I just love how Carpenter didn't like the Rob Zombie movie just because it felt too much like this one. It wasn't enough his own creativity. It just felt like they just made an exact copy. And how did it stop? Oh, it didn't. video buffered.
Here we are.
Since when did they let them wander around?
Why would they let them wander around in a storm?
I know.
Should we?
They just look so creepy like that with just their white outfits walking around the dark.
Could you imagine filming this? Okay, now go stand in the rain wearing a medical gown.
Shouldn't we go on up to the hospital and
Wait.
He's not a very good doctor.
Well, he did try to warn an entire town, but nobody would listen that an escaped mental patient would actually get out. Yeah, I gotta keep doing that every 5 minutes. That's great.
Honestly, I'd be a little more freaked out if there was somebody on top of my car.
Yeah. Another reason Michael Myers, or at least just my favorite serial killer in Hollywood movies, is he's so strong and he's so quick. He doesn't talk. Like, he's not as powerful as Jason Voorhees, but he's probably the more unsettling to be around.
And he's like, forget you, lady. Let's go chase after the car.
He's gone from here.
Surprised he didn't kill her. He kills like everybody else.
He just wanted the car.
Okay, question of the day is, I wonder this every movie I watch, and I watched this a couple weeks ago. You don't want to drive.
Yeah. They never explain it in the other movies, but I assume Michael heard people talk about driving, and they must have given a TV or something, because he was a kid when he got put in there. He was about 6 years old.
Yeah.
So they probably just gave him a TV. There must have been something that taught him about driving or saw people driving. It's kind of basic knowledge. I mean, the car was already on, and it didn't look like it was in park, so he probably just pushed down on the pedal, steered.
So I was researching Halloween, not the holiday, but the movie, and he knows when he left the sanitarium that he has a sister, Lori.
Mhm.
But he never said that. Never told him that. Like, he must be where his parents are dead too, or he would try to kill them.
Yeah.
So.
In the Rob Zombie one again, the mother commits suicide when Michael gets put in because she can't believe that he killed her entire family, and she has no child left, and so she commits suicide. But yeah, Jamie's parents must have died. She's also adopted. Remember, she was a
Lori,
she was a
Stroud family.
She was a baby, and they had to give her up for her protection. That's why Michael didn't find her as quickly. But
I read her parents died. She was given up when she was younger. But in the second one, there's a flashback of her being like 5, going to visit her brother.
yeah, look how young Jamie Lee Curtis is, and then we watch her in like Freaky Friday.
She's so pretty. I love her. I just love child actors.
Child actors, win lose situations sometimes. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. Kids in horror movies actually do a really good job.
Because they know it's fake.
Yeah.
I love how the trees are like angled, and like every time you walk past, it's just eerie because you expect someone to like pop out.
There was a whole thing where people were watching this in theaters, and they were so scared, they're like, oh, Michael was behind one of those trees. And the more trees that pass, you keep thinking, oh, he's going to be behind that one. Nope.
See, that's good film writing right there.
Yeah.
Filmography, that's great. Good job.
John Carpenter's a master.
Dun dun dun.
Honey, it's a haunted house. He said awful stuff happened there once. Monuland probably won't get out of the 6th grade. I gotta go. See you tonight. Bye.
Alright, so with right here, Michael is standing in public He probably doesn't have his mask on.
He doesn't have it yet.
Oh yeah, because he robbed the
He robs the store when Lori,
her friend's dad.
yeah, they're smoking and they put it out.
But Mike was just standing there staring at this girl, and it's a small town. I guess people didn't really seem it's that weird.
I'm not responsible, Sam. Oh no! I told him how dangerous he was. Two roadblocks and an all-parts bullet wouldn't stop a fire to go. It's your patient, doctor. If precautions weren't strong enough, you should have told somebody. I told everybody. Nobody listened. There's nothing else I can do. You can get back in there and get back on that telephone. Tell him exactly who walked out of here last night, and tell him exactly where he's going. Probably going. I'm wasting my time. Sam Hatfield is 150 miles away from here now. Now, for God's sakes, he can't drive a car. He was doing very well last night. Maybe someone around here gave him lessons.
Also, what I like about Rob Zombie's Halloween, over some things over this one, is when Michael was in the sanitarium, he had a friend that would, like, help him, give him, like, basic knowledge, like math. And, of course, he dies. But I just like that. He's probably the one that taught Michael to drive. I don't know, it's been, like, 3 years since I've seen the Rob Zombie ones.
With several lives here. No matter what course of action Collins took, he was destined to his own fate.
If she's such a good student, why is she in the back? I think it's just...
Oh, he has his mask.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, he does. Wait.
No. He doesn't have it yet.
Yes, he does.
Wait, is he in the car?
No, he's standing outside of the car. He's just standing on the side of it.
He doesn't have his mask.
He had his mask on.
Related only to religion, whereas Samuels felt that, well, if it was like a natural element, like earth, air, fire, and water.
Look.
He does have his mask.
Yeah,
That
see?
Okay, sorry, I doubted you, but that makes no sense.
Maybe he robbed it a couple minutes ago, and then the police are now
Okay, he has his
responding.
mask.
Yeah. Sorry we had to rewind it, but I'm proving my point.
That makes no sense, but that's fine.
Well, Costain wrote that fate was somehow related only to religion, whereas Samuels felt that, well, fate was like a natural element, like earth, air, fire, and water.
That's right. Samuels definitely personified.
And he's gone. I always felt this is like a tip of the hat too. I know what you did last summer when the girl's in school, and then she gets the note. It says, "I know what you did."
Fate never changes.
Or from Scary Movie when you see ghost faces outside, and then she turns around, and then he goes and runs behind the tree. And I don't like bullies, and I do not like these kids.
Kids are mean.
Kids are cruel.
Kids are so mean. They're a little kid.
I mean, teasing is a part of life, but it's a difference.
Why are they the only ones not in costumes?
Yeah.
He's gonna get you. 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 Boogeyman is coming. Leave me alone. He doesn't believe in you. Don't you know what happens on Halloween? Yeah, we get candy.
It's not wrong.
Boogeyman, 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 boogeyman.
Kids are jerks. I hate... And I love this part, though. And look at the sheer terror in his face. See, that's what I think we should do with bullies. Just get some serial killers to scare them.
Did you know that his costume, it was stolen from the guy at the gas station that comes later?
Yeah, because he's wearing a jumpsuit that says,
a
like...
jumpsuit.
No,
Yeah.
he stole it from the guy who has the towing vehicle that he...
Yes, at
he
the,
must-
at the
Yeah,
car repair shop. The gas station.
yeah.
That Loomis goes to later that blows up.
No. That's the fourth one.
No.
Yeah. He steals it, because it's going to come up here in a second when Loomis goes to the train state, railroad tracks, and there's, a car missing, but he doesn't see the body. But look how well Michael's driving.
He's just... Go. Stalking a kid.
I like this one, The sixth one, it reveals why Michael's this way, that he's cursed. I didn't like that as much. I just like the fact...
I didn't like it. I just like that you're a freaking
He-
serial killer murderer.
Yeah, here it comes. This is how Michael got his jumpsuit instead of his white uniform.
I'm not on a roll today, guys.
You better believe me.
Payphones. You don't see him very often.
Because I know him. I'm his doctor. You must be ready for it. If you don't, it's your funeral.
Literally.
Oh, that horn going on for all those hours? Oh, it's a train!
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then the dude's body that Michael robbed his clothes of is right here in the hay, but Loomis never finds it.
Why didn't he just steal that car, that pickup,
I don't know.
so he could lose Loomis' trail, even though... There it is again. Huh.
Oh, let's keep track how many people Michael's killed. Alright, so he kills his sister. What?
In my drawer.
What?
There's some paper.
Okay.
Nope. Nope. Not that one. Not one. The middle one. Middle one.
Yeah.
Nope. The middle.
Oh.
That one.
We have 3 new cheers to learn to love. The game
And then there's pens in that my cup.
The day after that, are we totally wiped out?
Where? Oh, here's a pen.
Totally.
And I need something to write on. You can get one of my binders. Binder. Yes.
Alright, so Michael killed his sister.
Okay.
Hey, Linda, Lori,
So, sister.
why didn't you wait?
Garage truck owner.
Truck dude.
And then we'll just keep going from there.
That's why I'm never fighting again. Paul dragged me into the boys' locker room. Exploring uncharted territory. Totally charted. Just talk. Sure. Old Jerko got caught throwing eggs and soaking windows. Parents around him. Can't come over. Oh, your babysitter.
Wasn't it this shot that people thought Michael was going to be behind the trees?
Think
I
who's behind
have
the place.
that.
I forgot my chemistry book.
So who cares? I always forget my chemistry book and my math book and my English book and my French book. And who needs books anyway? I don't need books.
Yeah, everybody always thinks Michael's behind a tree. That's where I would hide.
Hey, isn't that Devon Graham?
I think so.
I think he's cute. Hey, jerk! Speed kill!
That's when he knew he wanted to kill her.
Yep. Pulls on the brakes like, you going to teach me how to drive?
I taught myself.
I know, Michael's like, I finally just learned how to do a common day task like driving, and you're going to critique it. I did it all on my own. Give me a pat on the back.
You know, Annie, someday you're going to fall into deep trouble.
Or killed.
That comes in a couple of hours.
Lori actually lives forever.
Yeah.
Because she dies in the...
I think Michael kind of wanted to
Sanitarium.
savor it, but he also couldn't like get the time to find her and not get caught.
I wouldn't want to get you in deep trouble, Linda. Oh, come on, Annie.
Did you know they're rebooting Halloween?
They just did.
No. Here's the best part. John Carpenter is directing it. So we're getting classic Michael Myers back. I mean, H2O and The Return of Michael Myers is good, but I didn't like Resurrection. Halloween Resurrection was probably the
That's the one
mess.
I'm on right now. It's just stupid.
It was the messiest one. It wasn't a clever idea. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if the directors also or the writers are watching this or any fans who like it, but come on, you have to admit, this one is the best.
These are our opinions and just our own. You don't need to take the opinion. You don't need to take it away. You can do whatever you want.
I like Halloween 3. She doesn't. I liked it. It was good if it was... Because you can see what John Carpenter's trying to do. He's trying to make a whole saga of movies that take place on Halloween night. But people were like, no, where's Michael Myers? And I was like, fine, I'll get you Michael Myers again.
Look at his stance. He just
I like it. He doesn't
And then
look
he
like a
moves.
human.
he does it. He just,
Look.
Because all humanity's been removed of him.
I don't see anything. I drove by so fast that when you yelled at. Subtle, isn't he?
She's brave. Going up to a guy who she yelled at.
Hey, creep.
look
Lori,
at his
dear.
line. He wants to talk to you.
He wants to take you out tonight.
I love how shy she is. It makes me happy. I mean, not happy, but it just reminds me.
I like this one. It doesn't really reveal that she knows she had a brother. She
Because
just
she didn't.
she thinks it's just some serial killer just chasing her and her friends. But you don't find out that Michael Myers is her brother until the second one.
It's tragic. You never go out.
I don't think it was original.
Now you see men behind bushes.
Hello.
Video cut. I'm gonna mend all that back together when I put this in iMovie.
See you later. Bye. Bye.
I just wanted to fix it so it doesn't go on screensaver every 5 minutes.
Yeah. We're fine. Boom.
Yeah. And then,
Excuse me,
Oh,
Lori.
Mr. Brecken, I'm sorry, Mr. Brecken.
No, I didn't.
I like how respectful she is. Like, this girl
You know,
does not
Lori,
deserve what happens to her this night. She's not doing anything wrong, and yet she gets everything screwed over for her.
Her whole life is ruined at that point.
Well, yeah. Like most kids you see in horror movies deserve it. Like, okay, in Friday the 13th, why do you keep going back there? Oh yeah, there was a murder here on this lake last year, but let's go on
It's like
this.
the show Dead of Summer, like that ABC, excuse me, Freeform show. Like, it's been shut down like 1,000 times because of satanic rituals and stuff that went down there. But they're like, let's give it one more time, and then everybody, spoiler alert, pretty much ends up dead. Sorry, spoiler. It's a decent show.
Kiddo, thought you outgrew superstition.
Nobody outgrows superstition.
Those walls are so plain.
They keep their windows open. I don't like keeping my windows open when I'm on the first floor because that's how murderers get in.
Mhm.
If I'm like on like
And there's the
I
most
love-
iconic picture.
that picture,
And then he's gone. No matter how fast you walk, Michael Myers can walk faster.
he does it without even
I think
losing
he,
his breath.
I think he just teleports.
Yeah, you want a picture, Chris?
Oh,
And he knows her home number.
well,
Oh no, remember it's her friend
Yeah.
that goes there. But yeah.
who is this?
Okay, so Michael Myers, he now knows how to drive and dial a phone. Michael's gaining a lot of skills.
Hello? Annie? Was that you? Why didn't you say anything? You scared me to death. I was an obscene phone call. I already lost it. Bye.
Find yourself at night.
It must suck to work on Halloween. I always ask it off because I just spend the night watching horror movies now that I'm older.
I want time working, I guess. It depends if I have children or not, which won't happen for a long time.
Oh wait, it was here when you think Michael's behind a tree.
Some days, yeah, when she's by herself. Just thinking back, because she's sitting there, she has her little bag full of knitting supplies.
Mm.
First off, why are these kids trick-or-treating right now? It's like 3 in the afternoon. Okay, but, like, second, the thing about knitting needles is you forget that they don't have internet or phones or anything to keep them occupied, so they have to do crafts, and it's more of a simpler time back then, I guess.
Yeah, with hippies and Ronald Reagan and stuff like that. Real simple. War, Vietnam.
You know what I mean.
Oh, that's a good song.
Just have time.
What, she's above 18, isn't she? What's wrong with smoking?
I'll just kill you.
Yeah,
No, there's nothing wrong. If you smoke, that's fine. But just know that there's a cost. That's all I have to say about it. I don't like to judge people.
Michael got around this town without anybody like reporting him to the police. He just stole a tombstone, and nobody saw it.
I mean, okay, think of it this way. If you're in a small town, I won't say names in case you don't want people to know where you're from, but you know the small town I'm talking about.
They know we live in Nebraska.
Yeah.
It's in the middle of the United States, in case you don't know where it is. A lot of people don't know where Nebraska is.
I've been asked if we have electricity.
I've been asking if we drive horses to school.
You don't, right? That'd be really cool, but we don't.
That'd be awesome. Some people do drive in tractors.
Only when, like, the school, like, if it's, like, a special day.
Yeah. That just proves how strong Michael is to pull a headstone right out of the ground with his hands. And here comes. He came home. The creepiest line of this whole movie. That or the end. As a matter of fact, he was.
I wasn't. Saw somebody standing in Mr. Riddle's backyard. Probably Mr. Riddle was watching. Mr. Riddle was watching you, Lori. Mr. Riddle is 87.
So is that Michael behind them?
Probably all I can do.
I think so, Dad.
What's the pumpkin?
No, her dad's already at the store.
Probably much better.
I always said you'd make a fabulous Girl Scout. Thanks. For that matter, I might as well be a Girl Scout myself tonight. I plan on making popcorn and watching Dr. Dementia. 6 straight hours of horror movies. Little Lindsay Wallace won't know what hit her.
She's obviously new.
My dad!
See,
Get rid of this!
My dad!
my dad, and then watch Michael. He just kind of pulls up. It's kind of funny. They're wondering, I wonder who robbed the store. The guy who robbed the store is right across the street watching you.
Be natural.
Hi, Annie. Lori.
Hi, Dad. What happened?
What?
What happened?
Oh, somebody broke into the hardware store. Probably kids.
You blame everything on kids.
All they took was some Halloween masks, rope, and a couple of knives. Who do you think?
Some Halloween masks.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, so in this universe they just make Halloween masks that look like that. But, I'm sorry. Oh, he stole some rope, some knives, and a Halloween mask. That doesn't sound like they're gonna kill anybody. It just sounds like they're gonna, yeah, kids, you know. 'Cause I know when I buy knives, I just do it just for decoration.
Yeah, in the picture.
I love, okay, it's coming up right after.
It's a nice suit.
No, right here. Okay, Michael's right there across the street.
I'd like to have a word. Maybe a few minutes.
And then here it comes. He's looking for Michael Myers, and
At least he knows when to stop at the stoplight.
he got taught really well. And look,
Look, he's just there.
right there. He didn't even see Michael. That is always
Do you
awesome.
think if he would see him, he'd know it's him because he's just a guy wearing a mask? Do you think he'd know?
Yeah, because he knows what Michael looks like without his mask, and he probably would assume Michael would do that.
He always looks like that. You're gonna wear the dance tomorrow night. I didn't know you thought about things like that.
Alright, right now it's like dawn, dusk. Yeah, the sun's going down, and then it cuts coming up here in a minute too. It gets like pitch black out. So like, how long were they driving in this little town where it's already like pure darkness?
You could do that. I could.
She's like me, low self-esteem.
And a murderous brother.
I'd rather go with Ben Tramer.
Is this really what girls talk about,
Boys?
or just all this?
I talk about boys. I talk about boys with boys. Yeah. Not like that. I was gonna say something. I don't know what.
We're talking about
Boys talking.
nighttime. All of a sudden, it gets.
Obviously knows where she lives now. She's riding like bumper to bumper.
Yep, and it's nighttime.
Oh, I never thought of it that way.
Yeah. How long were they driving in this little town that it's already nighttime? Because in Nebraska, we have 2 large cities. That's it. And then the rest of it is like 60 very small towns. And then we have like 90 very, very, very small towns.
Depends on where you live.
Western Nebraska, there's nothing. It's literally like 30 miles to one town each way.
Sand.
Sand and lakes. Little lakes.
Oh.
I've never seen.
He has nice shoes.
I've never seen Trick or Treat. It's a movie I want to see, but I haven't.
I heard it's funny.
I heard Cabin in the Woods is funny.
Just a unicorn that stabs a guy.
Mhm.
I learned that like 2 days ago. Hi, I'm gonna sneak out later. This movie is why it's hard to hire babysitters.
Actually, this was, I think, the first movie that had babysitters being killed, and it made it a thing. This also was the very first movie where teenagers had sex, and they made it a rule not to. But I'll back it up when the scene comes to it.
Since 1963 when it happened. Maybe Kid Haddonfield thinks this place is haunted. Then maybe like.
I like how dramatic Loomis is. I may be right. It's the boogeyman.
He's so like.
He's paranoid. He's scared of this guy.
What is that? Still warm. He got hungry.
He got hungry. He dragged a dog into the house and ate it.
Wait, he eats dogs?
Michael's not a person anymore. Like you said, what is that? It's a dog. He must have got hungry. This just proves this person has no humanity left in him at all.
She was sitting right here. You could have seen it through his window. Standing on the lawn. You could have seen inside.
I always wondered what hit that. It looks like
It was the window.
I know, but it looks like a light, like a traffic light. I'm wondering what is.
A very sensitive doctor. Oh. Thank you.
Right.
Seems to me you're just plain scared. Yes. Yeah, I am. I met him
I'm Michael Myers' age.
Like at this point in time?
Yeah, at this point in time, because he's 21, 23, and he's one of the two. I'm gonna be 21 soon, but
I met this 6-year-old child with this.
This is the, I thought you meant like now. Like now in 2017. I'm like,
The blackest eyes. The devil's eyes.
The Devil's Eyes. That's my favorite
I
one.
spent
Well,
8 years trying to reach him, and then another 7 trying to keep him locked up because I realized that what was living behind that boy's eyes was purely and simply evil. What do we do? He's been here once tonight. I think he'll come back. I'm gonna wait for him.
I still think I should notify the radio and television.
If you do that, they'll see him in every street corner and they'll look for him in every house. Just tell your men to keep their mouths shut and their eyes open.
I'll check back in an hour.
one of the best things about this movie is definitely the mass, like the mass hysteria, like it's mass hysteria, mass hysteria, mascaria,
Masked Hysteria.
mass hysteria. I'm doing great. Okay, it's because like people they freak out and they just start murdering it.
Laser Man, Neutron Man, I can understand why. Tarantula Man. Go, residents. Hi, Annie, what are you doing? Having fun? Never mind, I'm sure you are. I have big, big news for you. Oops. Hold on a minute. Hi, Lester. I'm about to be ripped apart by the family dog. Lindsay, get this dog out of the kitchen right
Okay,
now.
Lindsay. I'm trying to we'll make a diagram of how people are rated. So first there's Lori.
Mhm.
And Lori has 2 children.
Person in the world that doesn't lie.
There's Jamie
So what is this big
and
news?
the other the boy.
What would you say
Whose
if
name
I
I can't
told
think
you
of.
Tommy?
you're going to the homecoming dance
Oh,
tomorrow
don't tell
night?
me.
I'll probably say I have the wrong number. Well,
I think that's like
I
Josh.
just talked to Ben Tramer. and he
I don't know.
told me
I haven't seen
that
Halloween
when I
6 or
told
5
him
before in a long time.
Oh,
Lori.
Didn't it reveal in H2O?
Huh?
Didn't they say in H2O?
Yeah, like, I can't remember. I watched all of these like a while ago. My pen blew up.
Love this scared look that he gives. Just walks slowly backwards. Just shows how scared he is of Michael Myers.
oh, I'm so embarrassed. I couldn't even face it.
John
John.
Tate.
Ant-Man is in the 6th Halloween movie.
She gets married to. I noticed that last time I watched it. She gets married to Jimmy, which is the paramedic in the second one.
Oh, she does get married to him. Okay,
And
good.
She has Jamie.
So,
And then she has Tate, Mr. Tate. I don't know.
I like this. This one and the second are the best Halloween movies.
Okay, Jamie. Who are her adopted parents?
I do not remember. I just remember I didn't like the father.
And then she has one child. Stefan.
Yeah, the little baby. Whatever.
I don't like that one.
The Halloween movies kind of got worse and worse over time, but looking forward to the newest one.
I'm also bad for that puppy.
Oh yeah.
Lindsay, Lester's barking again and getting on my nerves again. hot day.
I love the movie that's playing. Mm-hmm. Howard Hawks. The Thing from Another World, the original, still based on the book.
What about the jack-o'-lantern?
Absolutely.
What about the rest of my comic books?
How's the jack-o'-lantern?
What about the boogeyman?
There's no such thing.
Richie said he was coming after me tonight.
The very thing Richie tells you. Halloween night is when people play tricks on each other. It's all make-believe. I think Richie was just trying to scare you.
I saw the boogeyman. I saw him outside.
There was nobody outside.
There was
What do you look like?
the boogeyman.
Sounds like something no one would say.
We're not
Yeah.
kidding. Alright. The boogeyman can only come out on Halloween night, right?
Right.
While I'm here tonight, I'm not about to let anything happen to you.
Promise.
Promise.
Can we make the jack-o'-lantern now?
Let's go.
Why do you keep your washer and dryer all the way out in your backyard?
Maybe it's like social norms. Ow. Rule number 1, kids. Don't get kidney stones.
I don't have that problem.
Don't do it. It's a trap.
It's a trap!
It's a trap. Bungee chairs are a yes, though.
Oh, is this one of your cheap tricks?
There's a movie I think you'd like, Jenny. For all you horror fans, you probably know the movie Creepshow. Creepshow's a good movie.
I love that you get stuck in the window.
Mm-hmm.
Lindsay, come out here!
So pretty much everybody in this town is related. Because, okay, so, what's her bucket? Tommy is in the Halloween with the baby. He's the guy.
Yeah.
And then the people related to the people that had adopted Jamie,
Mhm.
they lived in that house in that movie.
Yeah, basically every Halloween movie that happens, the characters know the other characters somehow.
Hello?
Hi, Lindsay. This is Paul. Is Annie there?
Yes, she is.
Get her for me, will you?
She's washing her clothes.
Look, just tell her it's me, okay?
Okay.
Demonic photo music.
Annie, Papa! Lock yourself in. No!
Kids are so observant.
Oh my foot, I'm stuck.
Don't look at her butt.
Mhm.
How do you get stuck in a window?
I don't know. How do cats get stuck in trees?
Campus cat doesn't get stuck in trees. Campus cat's the best cat.
I promise me you won't tell anybody about this.
Not that it matters, because you die.
Her death's actually one of the most that I never saw coming. Well,
I've always been very glad that the children survived.
except in the movie Mama, which you don't like the ending. She doesn't like the scary movie Mama because she just kids don't die in horror movies very often. It's kind of cool that it happened for once.
I thought it was stupid. The whole movie. I didn't like that movie. Sorry if you do. I didn't like it.
Well, I didn't like most modern movies, so I'm just kind of glad they did something different.
The only movie in the last 5 years that has actually scared me. I'll let her just stand up. How that scared me at one part was Annabelle. This one scene scared the poop out of me.
Oh, shut up, jerk. God, got a shirt on. That's all you ever think about.
Yep.
That's not true. I think about lots of things. And why don't we not stand here talking about them and get down to doing them?
Lock your doors, bolt your windows, and turn off the lights. Don't go away, 'cause here's a secret.
She's like you, Tyler. She's addicted to the television.
Yeah, TV is awesome.
Well, come on, get your coat. We're going to pick up Pa. Look, Lindsay, I thought we understood each other.
I want to stay and watch it.
Okay. Oh, if I can fix it so you can watch TV with Tommy Doyle, would you like that?
Yeah.
Well, come with me.
You just left the TV running.
She goes around across the street without pants.
Yeah, maybe
Put
that's
on
her.
a jacket. Yeah, that's fine. Why are they running?
Get there quicker.
I liked how he's just like.
Yeah, he's just crouching down. And just,
I think it's the second one. There's this one scene that I die every time when I see it. It's like Michael Myers jumping through a glass window or something.
no. It was there's like bolt the doors. They close the hospital doors, and then he just keeps walking right through the doors.
Like,
He's
I
just
want to
like,
make like a GIF, which I found out it's not pronounced GIF.
it is a GIF.
I found out it's not.
It is.
No, I found out they scientifically proved it.
It's GIF.
Oh, fancy. This has not been my night.
How
I
to
spilled
say.
butter all over my clothes and in the
Yeah.
washer got stuck in the water. I'll tell you something. I'd like you to call Benjamin and tell me we're just for Lambert. I can't. Yes, you can. No, when drinking with my boyfriend, you won't be back till late. You'll have to call him tomorrow. Besides, I'm on my way to pick up
It's
Paul.
GIF.
Ah!
Yeah, but I read something that there was a new study that they said that there was how you actually say it.
Deal.
Look what I did.
Jif is a peanut butter.
I know. No, I don't remember. I don't remember. Somebody's talking about it at rehearsal. That sucks. That she just sits there. She's not a good friend. She sits there. She wants to have sex, so she dumps the girl off.
Yeah,
at
she
his
dumps the
house.
girl. She doesn't want to hang out with her best friend. She just wants to have sex, and then of course, I love this. Okay, she goes in, and unless you are observant, remember we watched Conjuring 2? We just noticed the woman was in the background. We didn't. Okay, the car's locked. I love this. The car was locked, and then.
No.
No, I just saw those cups. I was like, those cups.
They're not mine. They're my roommates. I don't know why that living room just reminds me of Grandma's living room.
Doesn't really for me.
Like for a second, like the lamps.
Oh.
Yeah, like look at the lamps.
Oh yeah, those are obviously looking like.
Look at
Maybe it's just-
Grandma's lamps.
Maybe it's just something from the 70s that all people
So
kept.
Grandma's had the same lamps since the 70s?
It's a thing. Okay. Car's unlocked.
Why would you try it if you know it's unlocked?
No, it was
Yeah,
locked
I know.
before. Hey, here comes probably the most unexpected one.
Wait, always check the back seat.
Yeah. What was that in Zombieland rule number? Like. I love how it's muffled. Like, it's just fuzzy glass because the heat.
slit her throat?
Yeah.
Looks like that. Check your screen. It's gonna go off.
Yeah. There. Alright. They're watching a bunch of different movies. This is now Forbidden, or not Forbidden Planet, Mission to the Unknown or
It's
something.
Howard the Duck.
It's not Howard the Duck.
No. He had it on his the comic book next to him.
There's
Look at right there.
Holy crap! That's a Howard the Duck comic book. The movie was terrible, but he's gonna be in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and I'm looking forward to it.
Me hiding from my problems.
Where are you?
Shows that kids have like the shortest attention span ever.
Yeah.
He's just carrying our body.
Why didn't you go through the back door and do that? Why didn't you go through the front door and make people have the possibility of seeing you carry a dead body?
Because he's an idiot.
Michael Myers is a smart idiot.
I love how she wears an apron. How come he's killing her friends?
Trying to get to her.
Why can't he just go straight for her? I mean, she has no protection, no warning. I guess it'd be because they could possibly protect her.
Yeah.
Why he kills most people.
Michael Myers often just kills people who are in his way.
I need to say something, but we're going to keep that to myself. Because you don't want to get into political
Yeah,
politics.
no politics on here.
I recommend bungee chairs, guys. They're really comfortable.
I love this. This is probably one of the funniest moments of Dr. Loomis.
Yeah.
And these guys get their just desserts a second time. And I love this little... He has that proud smirk. Like he actually just saved somebody.
Oh,
Yeah, and then that feeling just goes away.
Yeah. Nothing's going on except kids playing pranks, trick-or-treating, parking, getting high. I have a feeling you're way off on this. You have the wrong feeling. You're not doing very much to prove me wrong. What more do you need? It's going to take more than fancy talk to keep me up all night crawling around these bushes.
I watched you for 15 years, sitting in a room, staring at the wall, not seeing the wall, looking past the wall, looking at this night, inhumanly patient, waiting for some secret, silent hour to trigger it off. Death has come to your little town, Sheriff.
Death has come to your little town, Sheriff. That's awesome.
More fancy talk. Doctor, you know what happy feel is? Families, children, all lined up in rows up and down these streets. You're telling me they're lined up for a slaughterhouse?
Yep.
They could be. All right, I'll stay with you tonight. Just in the chance that you're right. And if you are right, damn you for letting him go.
Let him go.
He took every precaution to make sure he stayed in the prison. He was just going to get him transferred, and then he's just like, I told you guys he's going to break out and kill people.
Look at his cans.
Those beer cans are also very long.
First we go inside, then we'll just talk a little, and Annie will distract Lindsay. That's when we go upstairs to the first bedroom on the left. You got it?
First I rip your clothes off,
But don't rip my blouse. It's expensive, idiot.
then you rip my clothes off, then we rip Lindsay's clothes off. Yeah, I think I got it.
Totally.
They don't look like they're like 17, 18.
They don't. They look like they're about like 25, 26. Or they got held back. It was a 70s thing.
Poor Jesse leaves the door open.
Very wise. Very wise.
Beer can spilled on the grass, so now everybody knows.
You're drinking and driving.
Why do people open the door like that?
Mm.
Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie?
Oh, that was Eddie in that song.
Annie.
Oh.
Grandma lamps. Look at my foot when I shake it on the camera.
Yeah, looks like the Flash.
Gross.
Don't have sex. Okay, now I'll still say it. I'm gonna back up what John Carpenter said, but
What?
I'm gonna wait until, the scene.
He's just sitting there watching them. He has no courtesy.
Timon and Pumbaa watched, the two lions have sex
They're
while they're singing.
siblings. Mufasa's the only male lion in a bunch of lionesses.
I want some popcorn. And I want...
You want some?
Oh, that's cool. I want some pizza.
Me too.
Pizza sounds bomb.
Yeah, very good.
Everybody.
Oh, I'm just gonna add this. Subscribe, like, and comment on this video. On both. We're gonna share this on both our channels.
My channel, I haven't done anything on it forever.
My last video was my Sherlock reaction.
I still haven't watched it.
She needs to watch Sherlock. Everyone on her channel, just say you gotta watch Sherlock series 4. I like the art that they have hanging around that room. Totally.
Oh,
And I told Becky, that top with that skirt,
we don't talk like that, but we do talk about clothes.
We definitely will.
Poor girl. All work and no play.
Makes Lori a dull girl.
Psychotic brother. Well, my nose made a weird sound. And it popped. That's weird. I found a new sound effect I want to show you. And we were playing Werewolf last night, which is a fun game. I suggest it to all. Every time there was something shocking to happen, I'd play this. Every time, and they're just like, Jenny, we hate you. I'm like, uh-huh.
Okay, so whose house is this again?
It is the little girls.
So they're... It's just kind of gross. You're having sex in somebody
their
else's
bed.
house. Yeah,
That's gross.
in somebody else's house. That's
People think that's like kinky, though.
It's not. It's stupid.
You're not allowed to watch the scene.
They're not naked. Well, I'm not seeing anything
They
naked.
show you.
No, not yet. It's when she stands up and she's calling her on the phone.
So, guys, how about that? The weather?
The weather's been crazy.
Very nice here for the last 2 days.
Okay.
It's probably meaning we're all gonna die. I remember my dream. I had 2 dreams. I had a dream it was the end of the world because Zeus was mad at us. And Poseidon's like, don't worry, guys. I got this.
She likes Percy Jackson.
And then I had another dream. Don't look. That there was a I've had this a recurring dream that I've had to help somebody get over a little mountain, but it was really just a bunch of stepping blocks.
You can tell we're related. We're weird.
It's 3:08. Don't smoke.
Thought you were gonna get me one.
Pizza.
I know, I'm hungry. And I ate at 11.
All I had was a sandwich and Mexican soda.
I had a bagel. I fed another bagel to the birds. And then I had some, whatever it's called, sausage, which I didn't like it. Oh, I have a game we need to play later, by the way.
Okay.
Guess what game? I played it last night.
Okay, go on
No, it's
addictinggames.com.
on Garfield.
No. Here, I'm going to tell them. Go on addictinggames.com right now. Look up Garfield Haunted Game. There's, I think, 2 of them. Just play both of them. They're
Just go on Garfield.com.
Yeah, it's a funny game.
When confronted, Dumbledore did what Dumbledore did best. Left teenagers to deal with it.
Alright. I always love this part.
Annie? Oh. Baby, you asshole. Come on out.
Whenever you're ready. And then he's so strong if he's able to do this.
Yeah, he rammed a knife that's like a foot long through a guy, took his hands off him, and he just let him to dangle there.
Okay, wouldn't you like slide down if you were on a knife that was like this
Yeah.
and it was through your
Oh, I'm sorry. It's right where it's at.
his ribs, like it's in his ribs.
Ah.
So it'd be like through a bone, or like past like rib, like past it. But what's holding him there? Now you're not allowed to watch this.
No, I'm sorry. It's the way Michael Myers looks at the body like this. That just shows he's just a kid trying to observe why people are dead. And I love this is weird of Michael that he just like, hey, I'll wear a sheet. Alright, but I'm gonna back up what John Carpenter said about this movie. They said, critics and fans is like, so if you have sex, you're gonna get killed by a serial killer. No. John Carpenter put the sex scenes in here because it's meant to make you look vulnerable because they couldn't defend themselves. And
You're adorable that you look away. I think it's funny.
But that's why John Carpenter put this in here. They were vulnerable, and Michael Myers knew that. That's why in like most Friday the 13th movies, teenagers who have sex get killed.
I can't see it, but I look very attractive.
But that's why. It's because you're vulnerable. Like in Psycho, why they put the shower scene there? You're vulnerable. You're naked. You have no way to defend yourself, and that's why a guy dressed as a girl comes and stabs you. Spoiler, I just spoiled Psycho in case you haven't seen it.
Well, can't you answer me?
No.
No, because Michael Myers doesn't talk.
Why is that? Do you think he's just such a...
And
As a future psychologist, I think maybe he had some sort of a psychiatric break.
well, have you seen the Rob Zombie ones? He did talk, but then he just snapped one night.
Well, in this one, it says that he heard voices saying, "Kill!"
Mm-hmm.
They say that in the
Fifth?
fifth one? No, the seventh one.
Hello?
You're just like, that's a nice book.
I know, I'm just like,
All right, Annie. First I get your famous chewing, now I get your famous squealing.
I would take that you were being seriously getting killed. I'm like, I
If I
wouldn't.
called you and said, "Help me." Nowadays, what if you're just like sitting there just like, SOS, I'm being murdered.
Are you fooling around again?
This was brought to you by Harry Potter. No, well, okay.
Yes, this is Michael.
Yes, this is she. No, it'd be funny. What I love about these movies, going back to the actual me paying attention, is that you can't see his eyes.
Mm-hmm. They're all black.
It's just black. But in like the newer ones, you see
Yeah.
a person's eyes, and that just bugs me. And his mouth looks all like it's rubber, obviously.
Okay,
but it just
another-
looks fake.
Another reason I don't like Halloween Resurrection, you see his eyes, he's wearing mascara around it, and it didn't work. It looks stupid. I hate when you see Michael Myers' eyes.
Or when he moves a little too fast.
Like, insanely too quick.
Yeah.
Like, even breaks the laws of physics. Or when Jason Voorhees...
I love her pants.
They're 70s hipsy.
I love...
High waist pants?
Yeah, those. I'm tired. and kind of crazy. I love how they're just sweet little kids that
Yeah.
are scarred for life.
Yeah, they're all because of one bad day.
Look at my knee.
Ow. My foot's falling asleep.
Do you want the bungee chair?
No, I'm just gonna sit in this chair and let my leg get back awake. And that's like, that's the car that I drove here. And he's like, I got Michael. It's like Ferris Bueller's Day Off. He's like, I
Your
got
ass.
you.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to say that. But he's like, your butt is mine. I'm sorry.
I swear only a few times in my
I'm
videos.
sorry. I was quoting.
Jimmy, this is a horror movie. Kids shouldn't be watching this anyway.
Try not to cuss. It's not good for you. Because I was reading the Bible a couple days ago and it said don't cuss. I don't know where it was.
I don't know that part.
Colossian?
I don't know. We won't talk about politics, but we'll talk about religion. We're both religious people. I'm a Christian who enjoys horror movies. That's kind of... It's kind of odd.
Ephesians 4:16. Oh, it's a feminist. Sorry. It's nice that she's going to go check on them,
Yeah.
but at the same time,
Where
why
is
are you
everybody?
leaving them by themselves? I mean, it'd be like 11 at night at this point, so kids would be done trick-or-treating.
Oh, yeah, that's true. John Carpenter, if you're watching this, you're a master at your music.
We love you.
You build the right amount of suspense.
I want to find that one post I sent you in like December. And then I'll try to put it on the screen. It's funny. Okay. It's that Michael Myers post. There it is. When you realize October's almost over and you have to go back to being your dark self in private, and it's Michael Myers by the tree. Let's see if you can see it. Can you see it? Kinda. It's a meme. No, a Snapchat.
Alright, right now, guys, just when you're done with this video, just Google funny Michael Myers. You won't be disappointed.
There you go. They're dead.
You know the book, All My Friends Are Dead? Right here, this is a perfect opportunity to post that picture.
I think that would be a very appropriate book for most of the books I've read in my life.
Harry Potter.
Not really. I mean, some people die, and I'm still upset about that. But look at my Harry Potter socks. I'm wearing Harry Potter pants.
She's a Potterhead. Of course, you guys know my number one fandom is Doctor Who.
Harry Potter's mine. Sorry.
That's cool.
You'll appreciate this. Scroll down when you're ready.
Bob?
Bob?
I take it she doesn't like Bob as a person. It's so comfortable wearing pajamas underneath your jeans. I recommend doing it.
Ugh, no comment.
Something about eye.
It's my love. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'm so out of it, you guys.
Alright, meatheads, joke's over. Come on, Annie. Enough. Booked up?
you my twin a couple days ago.
Sorry.
We're not twins. Sorry.
I hate when my screensaver keeps going off.
I'm sore.
I'm flying.
There's not a star.
Get it? No, get it? Because flying, soaring.
No, we're soaring, flying. High School Musical.
We're not singing High School Musical songs, Jenny.
We're breaking free. I love High School Musical.
I know you do.
I'm a 19-year-old High School Musical. I'm not like sit there. I don't wear shirts or the necklaces or any of those things. But if it's on, I'll watch it. Don't open the door. Don't do
So
it.
she's just gonna walk in on them, possibly having sex or sleeping. She was also just trying to make sure they're alright. Okay, so she sees this.
Yeah, I'd freak out. Like, if I saw a headstone in my dead friend. November 10th? I'm gonna die!
This is probably the freakiest one. I mean, that's creepy, but this. Hung him upside down to gut like a dead fish.
I love how the doors open by themselves.
She's actually having a genuine reaction. Like,
I don't know how I react.
that's a believable one. She's like more quivering and like not screaming.
Like, she's
her
not
head.
like and
This.
wait for it. Wait for it.
The fact he comes out
You can see it.
of the darkness is the creepiest thing ever. Ah. She's built like Iron Man or something. Like
Iron Man, like Tony Stark or Iron Man?
well, like she just fell down the stairs. And she's still able to walk. Well, limp.
I love how the doors are locked.
No matter how fast you run, Michael Myers can walk faster.
I'm a slow. Break the window. I mean, that's what she does, but...
Yeah.
See, now we're getting to, like, the fun parts.
Yeah.
Where we can, like, yeah.
Well, like, we're not saying it wasn't fun before. It's just more building suspension, like, when's Michael going to kill next? And he just punched his hand
I
through the
forgot
door.
to keep track of the deaths. Okay, we have 3 deaths. 3 teens.
Yeah,
to
he
add to
killed
the
the
list.
3 teens, a dog.
Oh, the dog. The dog has honorable mention.
The truck owner, his sister.
Okay. Sister truck dude. Dog.
I think that's it.
Cry face. How nobody would help. Would you help?
It's Halloween. They could be watching a scary movie. Or it could be, they could just think it's a joke.
I drew a sad dog. Sorry. BFF.
This is scary. This is a scary image.
Turn that down so my RAs don't think I'm dying.
Huh?
Like, what if... I was like, we should probably turn it down so my RAs don't think I'm dying, but it's fine.
Alright, here's probably the creepiest image.
It's him, like,
Him, just like...
there, and then...
No, it's just the fact... He's like maybe a couple hundred feet away. He's just walking.
And you can just see the knife in his hand.
Like he knows he's not going to run. Running would be scary, but walking there, because that shows he's confident that he knows she's not going to make it. But of course she
I
does.
love how she throws a plant. Who is it?
A bet the neighbors feel really stupid when they find out what happened. They're like, oh, that's what that screaming was.
Would you let a person, moral test, would you let her in?
I don't know if she was lying or not.
I'd call the cops.
Yeah, I'd call the cops.
Why didn't anybody do that?
But the cops are very busy on Halloween.
Yeah, say, there's a girl running through the street, limping, with blood on her arm, banging on my door
Screensaver.
at 3 in the morning. Technically, it's not Halloween anymore if it's after midnight.
That's true, but he did all his kills.
That's why you shut your windows, guys. Plus, it's October. Why are your windows open anyway?
It's true.
Please stop.
I have a story to tell you. She stabs him in the neck.
Okay, so Michael Myers has gotten stabbed in the neck.
Oh, let's do stab count.
Yeah. All the damage that's done to Michael.
Stab. Okay. 1. That's all we got. No, my story was I cut my hand yesterday because I stole my friend's keys and he was like trying to tackle me to get them back, and I cut my hand and I had blood on my hand without knowing it, and so I was just like, ah. I thought it was theirs, but it was mine. She should have kept that knife. She needs to learn. She does this in every movie. You have a knife, you don't let go of that knife.
I know.
Like she always like puts it down. Yeah, that's true. That's the knife.
She also thinks he's dead.
Ah.
Michael Myers is never dead.
She's just stabbed him in the head. I was gonna say
Double
face.
tap. Double tap. Just.
Double tap. Loomis is just walking down the street,
He's like,
promenading.
yeah, he's like,
It's a promenade in the
I wonder
park.
if anybody's died yet.
I don't think. Okay, if I was in his position, a mental patient
Yeah.
that scares the living heck boodle-ass out of me.
Yeah.
His car's there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, he has to be somewhere over here. Okay, go patrol. Walking down to where all the places he can go. I don't think they'd hurt anybody. He doesn't have any family left. He's not a violent person unless it's to his family. Unless he doesn't know that yet.
Well, he also, like,
because the kid hasn't talked in like 20 years.
Michael Myers only kills his family members, but unless there are people in his way of them, he'll kill them. I think this is also in the beginning of the mental patients are becoming serial killers, is Michael Myers. Because like Norman Bates was mentally ill, and no, Leatherface wasn't.
How'd you get pajamas?
I don't know.
Unless those Tommy's.
Boogeyman. I'm scared.
I love this.
Are you sure?
You liar!
I killed him.
You can't kill the boogeyman.
I always love how she puts the children
Yeah,
before herself.
she protects them. Like, seriously,
There'd be some people that would sit there and be like, nope, bye.
this girl did everything right. She protected other people. She never did anything that her friends were doing, and she still got screwed over. I say this is the most iconic
It's
kill.
just us, man.
Yeah.
We try not to do bad things. We try to help people when we need to, and we get screwed up.
The story of our lives. Oh, the way he moves is like a machine. It's just so creepy. Like
I think the reason he doesn't run is because maybe he doesn't know what running is. He does, but he doesn't because he sits in a chair the whole time.
Yeah.
And then he walks. If those kind of doors are locked, you know somebody's in them.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, these things typically don't do this. Maybe she's in there.
I hate closets like that.
And I love this
For
part.
several reasons. Which one of them, you know?
Yeah.
I love how he turns in the light when he does his hair. Where's the light switch? Where is
I know you're in there. You're screaming.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there's the light.
It's like a cat. His heavy breathing. Remember when he used to think he was like, wait, well, what do you think it was? Puberty must be
She's
weird.
MacGyver.
She's smart.
Okay. Poked into eye from coat hanger.
That Nowadays would be screwed.
Yeah, I'm like, no, oh, he should have kept it. I was gonna be like,
He ain't dead. Yeah. Wait, did she just stab him again?
No, she just stabbed him with the one coat hanger, I think.
Well, what about with his knife?
I don't think so.
He's just like, me on him.
Yeah, he's done. I was like, okay, fine. Is it doing it more than...
Like 3:30.
Yep.
I don't know what to do.
I don't know.
I don't know. Watch SpongeBob, okay?
I don't know. Stab him in the chest!
Seriously, people don't understand the need for a double tap. I mean, not even, Zombieland says that, but you think of it in general.
Mommy?
Yeah, you stabbed him in the neck, and he comes back. You stab him in the eye.
Come here.
He'll probably come back. Later on,
When you go down the stairs,
he'll come back.
door. I want you to go down the street to Mackenzie's house. I want you to tell them to call the police and tell them to send them over here. Did you understand me?
I love how Loomis is alerted of his presence because of two screaming children.
I know. He's just walking outside. All of a sudden, he's like, I bet Michael's over there.
I wouldn't scream.
Oh.
Here it is.
Yep, here it comes.
He has great abs.
Yeah, so weird.
Oh, it freaks. It's not.
He's like, I wonder what Michael is. Oh, there's two screaming kids over here that should be asleep. I bet that must have been fun. They're like, okay, guys, run out of the house and just scream.
Lori almost dies here. If Loomis wasn't there, she would have died.
Mhm. I love this theme. Donna. Donna. It's so suspenseful.
She also needs to learn the rule that your show isn't behind you.
Well, she's also in shock.
Oh, yeah.
This is probably one of the worst days of her life.
Yeah, she has worse later on.
Yeah.
Probably the day she dies. I'd be better.
Okay, this is the only time we see Michael Myers' eyes. But
Every
it's
time we
worth
see his face.
Yeah, but it's worth it.
He's kind of cute.
He looks like a serial killer. He looks like Tom Curry for or Tim Curry for a split second. Okay, was that in the head or was that on the wall? And this is creepy. He shoots him. He's standing right there waiting.
There's obviously hidden. You can see the little holes in his jumpsuit. So he got shot 6 times because he yells.
Yeah, because he's like, I put 6 rounds in him and he still walked away. So Michael Myers has survived a lot in just this one movie. And here comes the most iconic line. You say.
What's the boogeyman?
As a matter of fact, that was.
Ugh. And then here comes...
Here's one of my favorite parts, man. Look at his face.
He's just like, really, Michael? Really? He just looks so, like...
He looks sad. He looks like a teacher when you're about to fail a student.
He did fail a
And
student.
she's the student. She's me. That's me inside. Poor girl. Her shit, like, from that moment on, her life is just done.
Mhm. I love the second one because it continues right after this part.
Yes. That makes
And-
me think. I love the pictures.
Yeah, it's just back...
I really wish they went with the music, though.
Yeah.
Done. Picture. Picture. No, but I love that breathing. Shows you he's alive. Doesn't he, like... No, that's later on. Later on in the movies when he, like, crawls out of the hole and he just goes down the river. He's like... "Wah."
Yeah, that's actually one of my favorite parts of the 5th one is just... Halloween.
We did it! Woo! Woo!
Loomis, Donald Pleasance, Laurie, Jamie Lee Curtis. This is a really small staff, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
My favorite
9,
character is now Bob.
10, 11...
Nope. Graveyard. Keith. Michael, age 23. Can I pause it real fast? I thought that's Snape.
No, The Shape. That's his name.
Yeah.
I
Why?
actually kinda
Why
prefer-
is it?
John Carpenter wanted that because it was just meant to be this one, and he just wanted to call it The Shape.
Okay, what's the shape though?
It's Michael.
Like, I get that.
It's Michael with the mask on, is The Shape.
So, age 23 is the.
Oh, so I'm not Michael's age yet. I have 2 more years, and then I could beat Michael Myers for Halloween.
Sorry, I'm looking at the guy who played him. He's only in 3 movies:
Oh, that's
Halloween, Emerging Past,
Stinky Jack.
Stinky Jack. I want to see him in Halloween, like the actor.
Oh,
When this movie come out? 80? 70?
79.
79.
Okay, so The Shape was Nick Castle, but Michael that we see. You want to look at Tony Moran. He's the one without his.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
He's okay looking.
Well, remember this is the 70s. If
Seems like a cool dude though.
yeah, you can meet the guy who played the original Jason. You can meet him at a lot of horror Comic Cons, and he's a cool dude.
Boyfriend.
He didn't have a name.
Stunt.
So there's only like less than 20 characters. So if we rebooted this, we could make it with 20.
I was gonna look something up. Oh yeah. Well. I just love how it goes on forever. I haven't updated the guest list yet.
Who's got a Comic Con this year?
That's why I was looking at.
I know I want to see Lou Ferrigno.
He's the only one I don't know who is.
I think he's a comic book artist.
Green Lantern.
Don't Fear the Reaper, The Thing. Oh yeah, it was Forbidden Planet, and there's another one.
Got a French fry guy. I don't know who that is.
Oh, from Opera Team Hunger Force.
A cup guy.
Oh yeah.
Who are you? Who are you? You can tell I haven't checked these in a couple days. The kids from,
Stranger Things.
yeah, and that makes me fairly happy.
I know. I kind of want to go see him.
Have you seen Princess Bride?
Not yet.
You can watch it.
I've been told.
It's a lot. It reminds me of Monty Python.
Ah.
Like, for some of the things that happen in there. Well,
Well.
we did it.
Yep. That. Well, I got nothing else to say. Just thank you for watching, and we'll come out with some other video. We'll watch something else.
I don't know. We'll do something.
Yeah, we'll make more horror movie things. But thanks, guys, for watching, and subscribe, like, and share this video.
Make good choices.
Make good choices.